It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Espresso only on SABC3. Finally, we're stepping into our Espresso kitchen this morning, and it's all about blueberries. Right now, joining us, we have Bibby from Bibby's Kitchen at 36 Block, and she is about to whip us something completely mouth-watering. Bibby, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
My pleasure, thank you.
So you hung up your fashion hat and turned to food.
I did,
Hey,
yes.
that's a
yes.
nice little... Oh, Dianne, there we go. So, Dianne, tell us quickly about what we're going to be making today.
Okay, today we're doing a blueberry and plum galette, which is basically just a rustic open-faced pie. And so you can't get it too wrong.
And I see you've got a little butterscotch sauce going with it.
Yes, that goes with it and it finishes off beautifully.
A whole lot of sweetness on your
Lots
Feel Good
of it.
Breakfast Show this morning. Right, let's start. How do we start with this?
Okay, very basic pastry. It's a short crust. It's got wholemeal flour in as well, and obviously very rich with the butter.
Okay.
So very, very simple pastry. Everything into your food processor. We've got the all plain flour. We've also got wholemeal flour.
Okay.
And a little bit of salt.
That's it.
And the butter goes in.
That's it. And is that butter kind of room temperature? Is it
Room temperature butter is good. Cold butter is better, obviously, just to keep the
Okay,
pastry
to keep the
nice
pastry.
and crisp. Everything in and just a quick pulse together.
Let's see how this goes. So what are you
Okay.
looking for? Just
So you want the dough to come together, and we're going to take it off again. Just add a little bit of water until it does.
all right.
Okay, quick pulse it once again. And
Perfect.
when it's all together, wrap it in cling and into the fridge just to rest for about an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
To chill
so
it out
that's the
nicely as
pastry
well.
part of it.
Perfect.
Right.
All
So
right.
moving on, this is the pastry rolled out, and we're just going to add on the bottom to absorb all the lovely juices and the sweetness of the plums, and
Yes.
to not have one of those soggy bottom pastries, which is so familiar. We're going to add some semolina, almond flour, and cake flour.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so it's very rustic, very simple. You can't go wrong here.
So is this going to keep it nice and crisp at the bottom?
Exactly, and then it just absorbs some of the juices that are
Yes, yes.
from the plums and the blueberries. And then in here, we're going to use some demerara sugar.
All right, and that is
So-
going to give us a nice little caramelly effect as well.
Exactly, a little bit of sweetness, nice toffee-ish flavour. About 3 tablespoons.
All right.
And this goes all together with your blueberries.
Perfect. Oh, it's all about blueberries on your Feel Good Breakfast Show this morning. Right now, Dianne is showing us how to make a blueberry galette paired with a beautiful butterscotch sauce as well. If you would like to get your hands on this recipe, very easy. SMS the keyword Salati to 33728. That's Salati to 33728. We'll send you that shopping list, also a link to the recipe that you can go follow. It looks amazing.
Right, so this is the healthy part of the galette.
The fruits.
Yes, exactly. So we pile it all in.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
And so as we can see, it is very rustic. Try and keep your
Yes.
food inside
All right.
and spread it out slightly. And then obviously this is fantastic to use any seasonal fruit. So if blueberries are out or your plums are out, you can obviously use apples with some Calvados brandy.
Okay. So you
So
can
very
really...
variable. Okay, then we're going to just turn it as you go.
Okay, just give it a bit of a fold like that.
Exactly, just fold it over, and the pastry, if left out, does dry a little bit, so try
Yeah.
and get it
Okay, so try and do this rather quickly.
sooner
yeah.
than later, and just keep turning
Okay, so just get a
and
bit of a
press it
fold in
together.
there.
There you go.
Look at that. All right. And then after you've done that, it goes into the oven.
So it goes into the oven 200 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes.
Okay, so nice and hot oven.
Exactly. And then if it splits, we just keep pressing together.
That's it.
All right, so there we go. And we give it a quick brush with some egg wash
All right.
around the
Sure, well, this
sides.
doesn't seem complicated at all, but
Not at all.
it looks as if it should be complicated.
It does. The
Yeah.
taste is fantastic. Lovely fruit, tart fruit, and I think the blueberry
It's going to make...
also gives pops of freshness to it.
Absolutely.
Right.
So into the oven, 200 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes, you say.
That's it. And then we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of this demerara sugar around the side, which also just crisps the pastry, gives lovely colour as well. And that's basically it.
That's basically it. Well, if you've missed anything
Simple.
and you want to see one more time how we made it, here's your chance.
Place cake flour, whole wheat flour, caster sugar and salt in a processor. Add the batter and pulse, then add the water and pulse until combined. Chill for 1 hour. Roll out the dough, then cut into a circle and transfer to a baking sheet. Sprinkle on the almond flour, cake flour and semolina. Toss together plums, blueberries and demerara sugar. Place fruit into the center of the pastry. Fold the pastry edges inwards and brush with egg, then bake. For the full recipe, visit the Espresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword Salati to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
And that keyword once again is Salati to 33728. SMS that will send you everything you need to know. Dianne, how will you finish it off?
A quick finish is a butterscotch sauce, very simple. Butter, cream, syrup into the pot, bring it to a boil, reduce it, a little bit of sea salt and some vanilla, and then a quick drizzle. Lovely, luscious sauce.
I love a good butterscotch sauce.
And serve it with some ice cream, and then you're done.
Oh, you're making my mouth water this morning.
Right.
Dianne Bibby this morning joining us, making us this beautiful blueberry galette. Thank you so much for
Great
coming in and
pleasure.
sharing your
Thank
recipe
you.
with us. Looks delicious. That keyword one more time is Salati. SMS that to 33728. But don't miss it. Lots more recipes coming your way in the Espresso Kitchen right now. It's over to Kat with social media stresses.
Blended with treacle syrup, Salati Demerara makes delicious honeycomb, cookies, crumbles, brine marinades and sweet potatoes. Salati, always good, always sweet.